Hi, my name is Cole, and my car match code is DMHU5. Today I drove the 2013 Beetle, and first off I gotta say, the great thing about this drive was I didn't get a salesman or ride along. There was just me and the car, so the car had to perform on its own merits, which is a great way for me to be able to really get to know it. My biggest thing, first off, is style. If I'm not attracted to the car initially, it doesn't really matter the form and the function of it. It has to have that outside appeal. The Beetle does have that, although once you get past the style, that's where some of the problems started happening for me. So the interior it has a very clean look to it, very concise, but it has this plastic dash that reflects the outdoor color.
I think you slowly realize how cheap it is.
Yeah, there's that initial like, oh wow, cool factor, and then you're like, oh wow, it's plastic.
So I am 6 foot, roughly 200 pounds, give or take, and this seat, it feels short. Like when I was driving, it felt like I kept wanting to scoot back, but I couldn't. It just didn't really have a super comfortable feel to it.
Now we've got the AC cranked. Whew. It's pretty chilly in here, and yet my back is still sweating. I'm having to peel my back away from the seat.
Really?
For the most part, I wasn't impressed with the seat. Now the back seat, I hopped in, and that put a sad face on me.
This is basically a two-seater with extra cargo space.
Cargo space.
Or if you have small kids or dogs or something.
But if you're over 5'8", I'd probably pick a different back seat.
It does feel like it's got a fairly smooth ride, at least here in the passenger seat. Yeah, it does handle well so far.
It does.
Yeah, the acceleration is lacking a bit.
Takes a little bit to get there.
Yeah. Acceleration is a little. I thought it would be zippier. The brakes are pretty good.
Okay, so when I first got on the car, you touch all the buttons, you find everything, your windshield wipers, which are all really easy to find, really easy to use, but we couldn't figure out how to open the trunk.
I still haven't figured out how to open the trunk.
You push on the logo, haha, the trunk will open. Once it was open, it's a little more annoying to find out that you really don't have a whole lot of space to work with. Although, if you are looking at this car and considering it, space may not be a huge factor for you. Although, I hate being in that situation where you're picking up people from the airport and they brought more luggage than you thought they would, and all of a sudden you're strapping stuff to the roof or people are sitting on people's laps. So, I always like to have more space than I need because it always comes in handy.
I just realized that we're two dudes driving around in a bright blue Beetle.
I realized that when we left. The good thing though is that the sticker on your side covers your identity.
It covers my face, yeah. I can see you.